All we need is to pray and support our president. That's it. Pray and support your president. If Ruto fails, we all fail. And the deputy president, by the time you start mentioning tribes, we cannot go that direction.
23 niko na Jalango Langata 1 mheshimiwa mwenyewe. Happy New Year mheshimiwa.
Happy New Year, and Happy New Year to mostly the online television channels. Thank you guys for keeping us on toes. Thank you so much for bringing more news, and I hope that this year you guys become even more vibrant so that you can be much of bigger content creators, because if you see outside there, guys are doing bigger things. Guys are just not doing interviews alone. If you see most of these guys, they're thrown into skits and all. I hope that we guys become more diverse. So happy New Year's. I wish you guys to have bigger challenges. Remember, Jalango TV is coming back on the 15th of January, just a few weeks before all of you close.
So we quit YouTube.
So make sure that you take advantage of this time before Babayao comes back. How you guys doing?
We're doing well.
Talk to me.
So right now, Muhesh, tuko hapa juu ya album ya Dogo Scale, Paradise album, and maybe you're here. Tell us, what are you up to? Ama to expect anything from you?
Of course, yes. I've never stopped supporting artists, upcoming artists, and all. If you follow me well, I've been posting Dogo Scales, I've been posting Vena, all the team from CMG, CMG Records. Definitely powered by amazing brother of mine called Des. Des, we met in the United States, in Dallas. We've been together in New Jersey. He's been supporting a lot of local music, and it's a big label as we speak right now. And this is where we are going, where a label can call people for a listening party. I'll be here to listen, to enjoy, have a good time. Sherehe na Muhesh. Ainaga shida. Too much work without play makes Jalasa dull boy.
So in 2023 maamua vipi? Maisha yanapeleka vipi kwa watu wa Langata mwapongeni?
No, very good. As we see saizi, the biggest thing ni watu wamefungua shule. If you follow me, I've already announced bursaries. I'll be giving out more than 50 million shillings in bursaries. I want to make sure that everybody who applies for bursary becomes, because I know, gets some money, because I know what it means to lack school fees. There are times I lacked school fees, there are times I went home, and I've been placed in an opportunity to make sure that somebody goes to school. So I'll make sure that watu wa Langata wamepata bursaries. I think I'm one of the first MPs to make sure that to announce the bursaries. Kutoka next week, itakuwa tu ni pesa inaenda kwa mashule. Yes.
Okay, it's now 4 months since you ingia kwa government, and actually you're doing so well. You're doing so well, Muhesh. So tell us the highlight. Tuseme tukimaliza last year, highlight last year ilikuwaje, na utuambie then plans that is here.
One of the biggest things I've already done is because of how diverse Langata is. Langata is the most diverse constituency anybody can be a leader, because I have the very rich, then I have the middle class and the very poor. Because when you go to Karen, and not all parts of Karen, we have slums in Karen, like Kuinda is in Karen, Gataka is in Karen, Karinde is in Karen, Forest View in Karen, and those are slums, and people don't know. Unajua kuna watu wakisikia tu Karen, wanafikiria tu wadosi. Then, ukiona kama kuna nyumba Karen, kuna mtu anatengeneza swimming pool, kuna cook, kuna watchman, kuna nini. So we have the very rich, definitely, who live in the homes in Karen. We have the middle class, the people who live in South Sea, Onyonka, Nairobi West, Otiende and all. And definitely we have the guys who are down there, the people in High Rise Ward. We have Raila Village, we have Nairobi West, Wilson, people who really depend on their day-to-day life. So, mimi ni mbunge wa matajiri, maskini, wanyama, watu waliofungwa, watu waliokufa. Langata Cemetery bado niko nao. So mimi ni mbunge wa kila mtu. And we try to balance and see what we can do to make sure that we reach to everyone with our promises. So we had our campaign slogan. It was called Utu na Watu, humanity and people. The one thing that you should never leave you is humanity, because immediately humanity leaves you, you become an animal. So the truth is, it's a very tough balance on how to manage all these people, the higher class, lower class and all, because the people, the higher class want just projects to be done for them. They are talking about their roads. When are you coming? They even summon you in the newspaper. They write a letter in the newspaper and you read it. that we want to meet you in the newspaper. They don't even call you. Then we have our people down who are living from day to day, from hand to mouth. You also need to take care of them. So it's been a big challenge, but we have a few highlights. Number one, we have our feeding program that is happening. Every Friday we take food to the people. Every single day we take food to the people to just make sure that somebody doesn't sleep hungry. And that one is not even a project from the CDF or anything. That is a project that we do from my own pocket and a few friends out here who support, and the temple that is the Sing temple, who also supported me that. So making sure that food goes to the people and the people eat, and you know that kuna mtu alikuwa anataka kulala njaa amepata chakula. That is a big highlight for me. The second thing we've been able to do, we've already been able to put up the CDF board, which will now oversee the programs. We are doing our strategic plan to make sure that everybody out there will be able to know the things we are about to do in Langata. Apart from that, we were able to also make our PSC team, the parliamentary service team, is also on board now. We've already sworn them in. I think we are one of the first constituencies that had their things put together very fast. Our board was up, our PSC team was up, so things are just about to roll. Those are a few of the highlights. Apart from that, we've been able to reach our people anytime we've had disasters. Fun enough, in Langata we've had like four fire incidences. We were able to get there. We're already talking to the governor. We are putting up a fire station at Tundugu grounds. And thanks to Governor Sakaja, he's very supportive with that. Apart from that, we've been able to now work on our data that will be going out for the bursaries and all. Apart from that, the transition has been very hard. 3 months coming into office. That's why I didn't tell people, in 100 days I will know. Settling in a government office is not simple. So we've been able to put all these things together. And definitely I've been able to make my maiden speech in Parliament was big. I've been able to put up to support a motion that I talked about. Unajua Parliament watu wako wengi sana. Watu wako over 350. So in those 350, I've been able to speak twice. Kuna watu wajawahi ongea hata mara moja. Kuna watu walifanya maiden speech yao. Na kuongea kwa Parliament also does not mean you are working. Kuna mtu hajawahi ongea, but kwa ground anafanya kazi. Yes.
So hatujaweza kusikia kutoka kwa baba. Maybe wewe mkuu tu akali.
No, it's been holidays, only 3 days, 4 days. Baba go holiday as we speak. Baba traveled out of the country. He's been on holiday, and I hope when he comes back, he'll give direction. So it's not a problem. And when Baba doesn't speak, we can still speak to you. Yes.
So Mhesh, we are here purposely to support an artist, and we've had these cases whereby artists are complaining because of our supporters. Wow, these people who are supporting them, they are not paying them. So according to you, what's your view on that?
No. Nobody. No artist should start crying here ati supportiwi afanyiwe kazi. Artist wenye wanafanya bidii wanapata kazi. Unaona? Unataka kuniambia Nyashinski ndio venye anajaza hizo manini stadium zake ni mchezo? Okay. Unataka kuniambia Sauti Sol venye wanajaza? Nani venye mashows? Usiwai depend kwa royalties. Royalties we know very well that it is not working. I hope Daktari Mutua will make a difference in that and artists will start earning. But in royalties, forget about that. Artists must come out of their comfort zone, push their brands, make sure that they are scarce from whatever they are doing and they deliver quality. Period.
Okay.
Yes.
Yesterday, His Excellency President William Samoei Ruto aliweza kutoa statement the State of the Nation na akaweza kusoma mambo mbili tatu, maybe from the statement ya rais unaweza rate out of 10 ngapi, alafu maybe what.
Of course, not rating the statement of the president. You can't sit here and start rating what the president said or not. Because I can tell you, settling in a government office is not easy. Kama constituency ndio imetusumbua hivyo, you can imagine settling in as a president. Everybody's looking at you, everybody's watching you. And I really think that so far, so good. But we are yet to see all the promises that he did put out there, all the plans that he has. He speaks a lot about a lot of plans, and we hope he gets to deliver. I've always told you again and again, all we need is to pray and support our president. That's it. Pray and support your president. If Ruto fails, we all fail. You understand? If Ruto makes it, the whole country will be happy. And that's what we want for everyone out here. We want the president to succeed in leading us. He has a mantle. That's it. Yes.
Mheshimiwa, today we've received a message on the YouTube cut here 16%. And yet, as content creators, we know US in a to go 30%. And now adding 16%, that is 60 or 46%. Do you think it's going to affect the content creators?
Of course, yes, it's going to affect the content creators because, number one, they never knew that you people existed. Now that you people exist and you are creating, it's going to be a very, very difficult time for content creators. We will talk about it. It's a motion that I will push, and either we will take it down or we shall see how we can work together with the government, because the US is already hitting us really hard with how much? Almost 30%. When you put another 16%, that is almost 46% of your total earnings. It will not make sense to a country that is now pegged into the hustler nation. Hii ndio hustle rais. Hii kitu tunaona hapa ndio hustle. Vijana, even if we need to pay something for the government, we need to now agree. How can we take it down so that content creation can still go on? Because number one, you people already pay taxes on bundles and all to put it out there, on airtime. You people still have to go through all this hassle to make sure that you create this content. You pay a lot to make sure that the content is out there. Putting up a 16% on content creators is something that we will not agree, and I will stand in the middle of in the floor of the house, and I will oppose it, and we will find ways to work around it.
Another question is related before I leave to the others. We know you went in as an artist from the industry, the artist industry, becoming
yes.
The creative industry, rather, becoming an MVP, and so many people are looking up to you in terms of supporting the artists in the nation. And there are so many incidents, and people complaining about the payments of the artists and many other things. What are you going to do for people to feel the impact of you being a creative?
Of course, yes, I give it back to creative industry to making me who I am today. Were it not for the creative industry, people would have not known me, or people would just become another politician. But because now I'm there and I understand what happened, you see, like what Eric Omondi is doing, pushing for 70% play, Kenya music to be played, is something that so many people in that house might not be knowing. But now that you have an artist in the house, all right, not that we have never had an artist. Now artists will really understand what you people go through. It would be a very big disservice if I didn't stand there for you, didn't protect you, didn't push for you guys. So know very well that in the next 5 years, artists will be well represented in the floor of the house.
One question here. Since you left Kisa, we watch a panel of and Kamen. And they are doing something different apart from what you are doing, coming in with different outfits, and most of the people have been supporting the issue. Maybe on the side, are you supporting it or you are against it?
Number one, Obina is not me, and Obina can never be me. Obina is himself, and I can never be Obina. So each and every single person have the way they want to put their content out there. And it is always good to try something. If it is working, you never know. That is the one thing that will work with you. And you are talking about it or asking about it because it's already working. It's already working for him. So if that's what makes him kick, why not? Wacha vai kama chokora leo, kesho kama Yesu nini. It's content. At the end of the day, we are content creators. That's it.
Okay. Obina, Jalango, maybe just to add two questions. What is happening? What is social questions? One is that we are very close friend, Jalango. Sakaja amekuwa kwa kiti na still up online. Wakenya wengi wanalalamika bado because what people are complaining is that life haijabadilika, wajaona mabadiliko because we're seeing billboards on roads welcoming Kenyans back to Nairobi from holiday. Now, what Kenyans were expecting was pate barabara inasafishwa maji kwa wingi. Another additional question is that your friend Babu Wino, Honorable Babu Wino, aliweza kusema most of the elected leaders, they're stupid. Maybe if you have to comment on something like that.
All right, now, number one, Sakaja is already doing very well. Just like I've told you, he's just settling in office. It is barely a month since the CECs were appointed. It just appointed the people in charge of the different departments the other day. They were being sworn in yesterday. Yesterday was the day the CECs were being sworn in, okay? And the chief of staff were being sworn yesterday. So all you see is what Sakaja has been doing without the CECs. And we can't complain. Sakaja is doing very, very well, okay? And we have to agree that, like I've told you, settling in a government office is hard, and so far, so good. Sakaja, keep on. Don't remove your legs from the pedal. You are the governor we chose. You are the governor we elected, and go ahead and deliver for the people of Nairobi. I can easily tell you, see these billboards happening here. He might have even gotten them for free, okay? Eric alikuwa amesema watu wafungiwe nje. Sakaja na akakubali watu waingie. Sasa Sakaja amesema tu welcome back. Makosa iko wapi gavana wenyu akiwakaribisha? Ulikuwa ushago kwenyu huko Shikhundu. Umeambiwa rudi sasa, wachana na mambo ya sembe. Kuja ukule pilau ya Nairobi. Shida iko wapi? Umekaribishwa. Kuna mtu bado akili yake iko nyumbani. Ukiona Sakaja akikwambia hapo welcome back pale Waiyaki way, at least you know you are back in Nairobi, na lazima mentality yako na kufikiria yako lazima ianze kufikiria kama wapi? Nairobi. Sio kufikiria bado uko Shamahoho. Bas, Sakaja ongeza billboard 7.
The issue about Owino kusema most of the elected leaders hawako smart.
Sijui ni alikuwa anaongea juu ya nani, but for somebody to be elected, for somebody to get into that house, you know Kenyans are more than 50 million and we are only 350 MPs. Do you know that is not even 0.0001% of the total? So I really don't agree with him that the people elected there are stupid.
Mheshimiwa, as an elected MP in Nairobi,
Yeah.
in this controversial issue of the governor being criticized by the deputy president regarding stage and all that, what is your opinion about it?
You see, the truth is, I really don't agree with the deputy president by saying that the Kikuyus are the only people who elected the Sakaja. Nairobi is a cosmopolitan county. And if Kikuyus elected Sakaja, they could have also as well have elected Margaret Wanjiru. True or false? Now, Margaret Wanjiru is even a Kikuyu, more than Sakaja. So, this thing should not be put into tribes. We want to live as a nation. We want to live together. And the deputy president, by the time you start mentioning tribes, we cannot go that direction. Nairobi is diverse. I'm Luo, you are? Luya, you are? Kamba. You see, the three of us already represent the face of Nairobi. And we have Kikuyus in here doing this. So we should never bring it into tribal issues when it comes to leaders. Nairobi is a cosmopolitan country, in any county, and we must all live here and as brothers and sisters. Yes.